Oops. I guess I could turn my screen on. That might help. There we go. That's better. Not, yeah, it's sweet and it's sour. Here we have our first jewel, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, there we go.
I tried to seek peace, and the Suckamas disgraced me. Rot in the sand. This time, we choose war.
Receive the death fury, son! And I shall give you
We shall finish this, but not today.
Make haste!
Almost lost it there.
German Ra, the corpse king, is running away. Ha. Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us! This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery.
We would have didn't speak to Need something? Care for a story? Here we are. Stay in sight.
Shall we go for an ascension? I'm gonna be after these two.
Titans lived and died here. What fate brought their demise? Wither away. What's of my time? It appears they fought here, died here, a resting place.
One more?
None can oppose me.
Oh, the abyss is in here.
This was certainly off limits to mortals. How exciting.
Ooh, suede bracers. Our second Vaal ruin. Oh. So it continues from where we left off. I'm not really understanding how to do this.
Unpredictable, as always.
I get to run the whole thing again? Oh, we need that. Six spirit short. Oh, it's bad boy.
Putrefy. The corpse to serve me.
A lever. Yowza. All right, extra fire.
Insolent wreck. Putrefy.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Death, take you.
Got to be more careful. What?
You should have served me.
Alright, I guess we can upgrade the belt. Smoochies, smoochies. Here we go. That's what we're looking for.
Subsides. What a pity.
With Masty Basty. Alright, I think you need to upgrade my life flask here. Alright, no support gems still.
The Countess has used. We must go.
Young one. All right, of course. This could be useful.
I
will
hear
tell
you.
your tale.
Take your time. a deal is made.
Expensive, but we'll take it.
Take care.
Did we not get a ritual tab? Or abyss? Hacking scrolls. What? No, I don't think so.
One still lives. For now. Infection!
Ooh.
my largest victory. Farewell. Oh, it's warm. And now mine.
I'm gonna need one of them energy drinks. That. Get it. We got the all new Nerds Gummy Cluster Frosty version. Straight out of Halloween into Christmas. And they taste exactly the same as the other ones. Except they're green, white, and red. Amazing. How do they do it? Oh yeah, we can just save this potion for new characters. I think we can take Unearth off now.
This
There we go. And we want what's it called? Unleash. See, where did we get more spirit in Act 2?
almost there. Take your time. Goodbye.
Young one.
For you, young one.
Huh?
Ah, that's nice. Stay in sight.
They're naked and you heal them with medicine. I see. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much how it goes. You know, like and any game that you see from an ad that you go and download is going to be just as bad as the ad usually. That's why it lasts for 2 seconds. Guess it's time to head to the boner pits. We're gonna do cat first.
The skeleton city of a once great culture. How adorable. Quick, quick! Putrefy!
I heard that, Arya. Hey, Arya. Come here. Gus. Come here. Gus, come here. Come here. How are ya? That's right. This is how you eat them. You're welcome. Oh, I get one. Thanks. Wow. What an area with stairs. You don't see what? Open your eyes.
The once verdant city is still mostly intact, but overwhelmed with...
Allah. Everybody gather around. The odds are playing. The odds are playing. It's time. Oh, excuse me. Just slipped out of my body. Ooh, a researcher strongbox. Where is she at? You right here?
Death and decay.
Here she is. Kamala Harris.
Serpent Queen. Slither for me. A fellow corpse raiser.
Oh, just help yourself to my candy. Don't even ask. Just reach in there and grab you some. Okay. Man, like no damage to her. Can I hit her with anything?
Suffer and die.
Jeez Louise.
Quiet your tongue, serpent.
Well, see if we can get a level here. Hopefully this chaos damage will make a difference. There we go.
What have you learned?
Need something? No need to rush. I shall put this to use.
Like the rarity. Nah, I
As you
think we
wish.
keep what we have here.
Blessings.
The big boy. How's that guy? He's gonna set on fire and one shot me. Hey, got it. Only because he didn't set himself on fire. From the womb to the tomb. Very nice. We crushed some beetles. Gotta destroy the beetles.
Long forgotten shrines, show me your secrets.
That's a nice one. Very nice one.
Of course. They're alive.
She just wipe her own butt.
Another core to serve me.
Too bad. I love the Paul Blart Mall Cop series. You can watch Smellfell. Yeah. Smell filth, smell filth, smell filth. Elf to smell? Or is it smell the elf? Why do they look weird? They make all the toys, they do it fast, and they look weird. Yeah, you're looking at some jiggling hall. Glangen Juggle. Man, that's a long ways up for some damage. I guess we go over here.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why now King nears?
It's Asthma Diane. Ouch.
illusion.
Ooh. Very good at dodging that one. It is like an umbrella, huh?
No. Is that
Worse than the frogs that won't stir.
Please, I follow none. I ask you.
I'm usually opposed to burning women alive, but as you wish.
Death. Thank you.
Ugh.
This is what I needed.
Greetings.
There was a Here we are.
What you said to me?
I'll ask Chambrin about this one.
Oh, to get around the ads. But then how can she enjoy TikTok brain rot?
I
I
will
hear
tell
you.
your tale.
My wares are renowned.
Ooh. All right, now we go to the basketball battle. Oy, oy, oy. Is that the solution to coldness? Just a gallon of hot chocolate? I'm gonna have to get you a heated hot chocolate machine for Christmas.
A place of ritual.
You gotta counteract the burns on your mouth.
Here someday. Death and decay. A beautiful murder.
Just give it, 20 minutes to an hour, and then your body will have processed all the sugar. You'll be ready. Oh, we got an abyss. I sure hope this build gets better when I ascend. I don't know if they nerfed it, but I don't remember it being this slow. Or I'm probably just doing something wrong. You just played when it first came out, right? Did you made your own build though? It takes like, I don't know, you need a whole special separate talent to make your own build in this game. It just doesn't really work for most people. Oh, well, see? You were good then. That's pretty much, aside from a couple in-game bosses, that's basically where it ends. Yeah, it's a little intimidating. I mean, if you spent the time to like sit down and map out a plan, it wouldn't be that bad. You know, like there's a search bar at the top, a path of building, and there's like tools for it, but some people enjoy that, but for me that's just not fun. I don't want to map out the build for 4 or 5 hours before I can go and then play it. Yeah, that's important too. Same thing with the first one, is there's certain items that kind of just change everything. Build enabling items. I should have just played the druid. That's the new class, but I figure this build will be cheap to gear out, and then I can get the money, and then I can make the druid. And get all the fancy things we need for it before I do it. Yeah, there's several like oh, what are they called? The abyssal jewels that you can get. Some of the builds last league. So these are your notables. Like Vaal Pact, these big ones are really important. Like Giant's Blood lets you dual wield two-handers. And then around each one is a socket, and you put that abyss jewel in and it completely changes what this does. And there's some builds that just don't function unless you have that one specific jewel that changes that one thing. It's definitely a type of game where even if you think you could do builds, you should follow someone else's first. just to kind of help you see what happens when you put it all together and everything works. Especially when you get, I don't know what maps you got to, but they go up to tier 16. So you start at 1. And at some point you're really going to start noticing all of the holes in your build when you get to the higher end stuff. Still, for making your own, 10's pretty impressive. I don't know if I could do that. I've never tried, honestly. Okay, well, I have tried. But it was way too ambitious, and I couldn't make it work. I tried to make a build around, there's a unique spear that I think it applies your poison damage instantly or something. And I thought, oh, I'm going to do cold and poison. You know, just freeze everything and then hit it with a bunch of poison does chaos damage. And it's going to be great. It was great going through the campaign. And then as soon as I got to maps, it did 0 damage. That's what we wanted. And I don't know what, because now we have the Temple of the Vaal in here, where you can change your limbs into things. I don't know what's in there or what you can get, but that could potentially change a lot of things too, so. Yeah, that's probably why it worked. Like, lightning is generally OP. Cold is nice because of the freezing, but specifically for monk, cold and lightning is very good. Like if you try to make a fire monk instead of that, you probably would have quit much sooner, because it just would have been shit, and it wouldn't have been anything that you did. Yeah. The game doesn't even like show you, you know, just, I mean, obviously look at the passive tree. The balancing is got to be so difficult, but I could see a lot of people playing and be like, yeah, I want to be a fire monk, and then they go through the campaign or whatever and build all around fire, and it just completely sucks. And so they're like, well, the game sucks. I don't want to play this game anymore. I know in some of the, I like skim the patch notes, they quote unquote buffed fire, but it's bullshit. The way like ignites and stuff work in the game, the damage is terrible. I pretty much guarantee it. Yeah, that could be that. It doesn't really explain that well either. Like, especially leveling up, you should be throwing out your weapon and grabbing the next one with just the, well, these don't have DPS, but the highest base DPS number, like pretty much constantly. Yeah, exactly. But you would think, oh, this weapon has all these cool stats on it. I would, that's good. I should use that. No. That base damage is the most important stat. For builds that use it anyways. Not a problem on this guy. Well, that's actually not true because I use this Chaos Bolt. And the higher item level, the higher the level of the Chaos Bolt. So I still have to replace it regularly.
Oh my, what a gorgeous rite. I'm ready.
Oh, I hate this boss. But I know everyone's saying before the league started, the patch notes, Meteor Druid. But maybe Fire Druid will be the thing. I doubt it though. Lightning damage is probably going to be better than everything else, like it always is. But I mean, lightning damage shocks, and shock increases your damage by 50%. So it's just pretty much always going to be better. Oh, no, don't kill me. Yeah, well, and I guarantee you, well, I don't guarantee, most likely the Meteor Druid, because I haven't looked into it, but most likely the Meteor they're probably converting that fire damage into chaos damage to make it not bad, so it's actually probably not really even fire. It's taking a fire skill and turning it into not fire so that you could use it. Because, yeah. That's what I was doing last league. Where is it at? Oh, right here, yeah. Black Flame Covenant. Fire spells convert 100% of fire damage to chaos damage. I'm willing to bet any of those Druid Fire builds is using this. And chaos damage is just good as well. I think the enemies have an inherent low chaos resistance, just like the player does. Let's see, are we done in this area? Eekbab. Did I just kill Eekbab? Eektab and Eekbab? I need to find the lightless passage, though. I don't know. I still think it's worth a shot. I still think it's a really fun game, even if the end game is lacking. I mean, I ended up making like 4 characters last league, and I had a blast. And I didn't expect to be doing that at all. I figured I'd make one and be done like I normally do. But there was several really cool builds that came out of that league. So hopefully there's some new ones that come out of this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's where Diablo stole it from. It was Path of Exile. That's why PoE 1 is so crazy, because they've been doing leagues for 15 years. So there's 15 years worth of constantly added content every 3 months for 15 years. That's why there's so much stuff. But that's also why I like it, because you know, you start fresh when you play the league. You have no previously held items. You start all the way over. You make one character. If you're having fun, you have items and currency. You start another one. Then when you get bored, you quit. And then, you know, 3 months, 4 months later, they'll do something new and you can try it again. Yeah. They have, I don't know if well, you played this, but the Sanctum in this game is a roguelike. That's what it was built around, based off of. Where, you know, you take the buffs and the debuffs and go through the 3 floors. And then when you die, you have to start over. A lot of people hate that place, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's not an easy place. After you do it enough times, he's not bad at all, really. It's just learning his moveset and all of that. Or just not going there until you can completely overpower him works as well. But the Sanctum in PoE 1 is a lot more difficult. It's a lot more in depth too. Oh yeah. Yeah, they finally fixed that, thankfully. Melee just takes a little less resolve damage now, I think, is what they did. I didn't have any problems with it last league, so... Whenever it first came out, I tried to play Melee, and I got to... Sanctums to get my ascendancies, and I just stopped playing. It was so hard. Well, I stopped playing Melee anyway. Yeah. That's another cool thing about it is, I mean, you can do that if you want to. Like, you can kind of build however you want. Just chances are the more crazy cooking you try to do, probably the worse the build is going to be. You still have to kind of stay within reason. Or you might discover the next big thing because no one else dared to go there. Where is this place? Oh, I see it. I think it's over here. Of course it's not. But yeah, there's definitely undiscovered secrets in builds. So you could be that guy who, you know, you can make the ranged warrior, which I guess that's kind of already been done in a way too, but yeah, some of those people that play around with that stuff, you know, you could just discover a really cool build. I remember, I don't know if it was Mercenaries League, the league before that. There's a streamer named Poop Butts. Shout out to Poop Butts. But he was playing around with a unique item and then just discovered this really cool build with it, and he put it on YouTube. And so me and all these other people are going into his channel like,
No need to rush.
help me make this build. What the hell are you doing? You know, it wasn't even anything crazy. It was just, it was unique and different and fun to play.
So, now I have to blow this thing.
But somebody's got to do the discovering. It's just not going to be me.
Young one. All right, of course, this could be useful.
Still level 7. I think I'll take that just in case. I'm trying to roll some more stats on that.
Yes. Quickly, an outcast's trove.
One chance. Oh, wow. Oh, it's the wrong one. Got the plus chaos spells. Let's try again.
You are one with the winds. I trust you appreciate that.
Dang. Can I get a... Uh-oh.
I trust you appreciate that.
Level 8 chaos bolt. I get all these sick wands, and not... The worst one is the one that I would use.
What? Here we are.
Who goes there? Browse as long as you like. Blessings.
But I don't know. If you decide you want to play it again, I'll roll up another character. Maybe that can be my druid. We want to do some group play, we can do that.
Death and decay.
I will feast on your soul.
What? Huh? I was the mumbler. Hey, that's fine with me. Hey, if you want to watch like a couple of videos or something, I can show you or give you the names of some of the good YouTubers that won't lead you astray when it comes to guides and stuff like that, or at least to get an idea of something you want to put together. You gotta watch out for those too. A lot of them just post bait. Or there'll be like, they're making a guide, but they're doing it when they have a shit ton of currency. And they're like, yeah, league starter build. And it's just complete trash until you have a whole bunch of money. Like, it's a good build, but it's not something you can just start playing kind of build. All right, is this thing not here? Yeah. Yeah, the kind of builds I like to go for. Like, I'll just make the 800 divines on the way. It won't be a problem. Is it all the way? You tell me this little itty bitty spot over here. No. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Oh. I'm in the entire wrong zone. That's why I can't find it. Okay. But there's even some of the other ones, like they make builds that go into really expensive stuff, but they break it down like from level 1 to 12, 12 to 24, and then after that, once you get max level, they break it down to like a 1 divine budget to a 5 divine to a 10 and 20. They make some really in-depth, helpful, cool guides to making your build. And generally those guys that do that, they work at like all levels of that. Yeah, that's a whole nother part of the game. Which even just, I need to update it. Have you used Exile Exchange? I'll try to show it to you here and get it to pull up. Oh, okay. But you know what it is? Oh, is it gonna let me show it? Oh, okay. But that's a good way to just Like mine, it's control. I can hit control D and it automatically searches the trade website and it gives me the listings. The cheapest unidentified superior alloy crossbow is 1 transmute. Posted 3 days ago. Which that... So yeah, it needs to be updated, but... Especially for like uniques and stuff. If you don't really know the market, that can help you. You'll at least know, like, if you find something worth a bunch of money, it'll pop up. And you'll be like, oh, I should maybe do some more research and sell this. And then just kind of the more you play the game, that's how I learned anyway. Like just selling stuff, whatever the add-on told me to price it at. And then the more I did that, then I could kind of fine tune it and understand a little better why things sold for what amounts. But then they have the currency exchange now. So stuff like this, Scroll of Wisdoms, any of the basic currency, you can just go to the currency exchange and trade it for other currency in game. That makes a pretty big difference too. Then of course now they have the merchant tabs. So if you have premium stash tabs, you can stick your items in there and price it, and people can buy them offline while you're offline. Which is, it makes it so much easier to make money now when you do that. Because you got your own little shop. And then you got the guys, they just sit in their hideouts all day long and they craft items and flip items and become millionaires, and that's how they play the game. You could do that too. Like I could just stop leveling right now and go to the currency exchange and buy low and sell high. And then get to the point to where I can buy low on very high-end items and sell high. Just get tons and tons of currency. Not for me. Doesn't sound like fun, but you could play it that way if you wanted to. Or you got the crafters, the people that are really good at crafting items, and you just figure out how to craft 1 or 2 specific really expensive items, and you make one, you sell it, you take that money to make more, and you sell it, and you just keep going. Oh, let's try some more Vaal ruins. But yeah, like Ziceran, he makes pretty good guides, or even just the max roll, the basic max roll guides. Like you're not necessarily going to be doing anything super crazy, but they work. You know, it does a good job of explaining everything in each stage. But you let me know. Whenever you're ready, I'm all for it. can't sing Peaches and sleep at the same time.
Everybody gather around. The ads are playing. The ads are playing.
Let's see. This one turns right. You can see like they have. It's so hard to tell where you can put these to continue. It's gotta be. They're definitely gonna have to patch this and make this easier to see. Like, why can't I go up here? Or do I need to power it to go up here? Let's try that. Oh, wait, so now I can do it? Why can't I go up here? They seem to do this every league on PoE 2. Whatever the new mechanic, it's like, okay, so I need the red thing, I guess. Is that? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, All right. I don't know how many. I guess you just keep running this until you get to the boss, maybe?
Unpredictable, as always.
Maybe I should watch a video on it, but I would rather just figure it out, hopefully.
Putrefy. Remnants of a dead empire.
Yeah. Pretty much. I highly doubt I can kill the boss. Hopefully, because I think it's at Ziri. And she's pretty rough in the first game. She always has like different reflect damage and stuff like that. Most people just don't even fight her because of that. Surely they wouldn't make it so most people don't want to fight it. It is PoE though. They really don't ever seem to care if it's too hard. This guy with teleport is terrifying. He should not have teleport.
None can oppose me.
No, I agree, because then they've fallen into this pattern of giving in all the time. It's like that's one of the reasons the Souls games are so good, because they won't compromise on that. But then, you know, in my opinion, the Souls games are very fair. You just have to learn. And you get that feeling once you finally overcome it. It feels good. Which the PoE devs have said that on numerous occasions. Like, cry more, GG, but they definitely give in more on PoE 2, which I understand, because PoE 2 was supposed to bridge the gap kind of and bring more people in. Yeah, exactly.
I think not.
So they've kind of given in a little bit on PoE 2, but it's still a challenging game. It's challenging enough, I think, where it still feels rewarding. Yeah. And like right now, I guess I'm not really struggling, but it's not great. But I know after I max level this character or get into the waystones and stuff, my next one will be even stronger, faster, and then it'll be faster. And I will gain the power I seek over time. So normal, rare with, oh, okay, let's do that with this guy. +2 level 2 chaos spells. All right, that's huge.
No.
Now we got... Now we should be doing some better damage. Yeah. And I can't blame them for that. There's the PoE people. I wouldn't imagine PoE's bringing a lot of new players. Unless they're coming from this. Let's see, what do we want to upgrade now? I do like these. These are helpful for leveling. Guess we'll go with this guy. Oh, no, it's not very good. And this game's just got, with every league, this game's gotten better in my opinion, so. I might get tired of this league super early. But I know they'll be back. Which is great, because it gives me time to go play other shit. And the PoE devs have even said that before, like, if you don't like the league, you get tired of it, go play something else for a while. That's the whole point. But there's always something to come back to. Something new to try. Wait, so does me turning the generator on doesn't do anything? But the line goes over here, so why doesn't it go into this room? Oh wait, it ends over here. I haven't played that since it came out, which it was really fun when I played it. You play that too? You play Pal World? Alright, gotta go dump some loot off here. Oh wait. I can't dump the loot off. Yeah, I think that's a great philosophy for a game to have. Because none of them are just gonna have it all forever, or have it all day one. You know, as long as Nintendo doesn't come into their house and take all of their shit from them. Well, let's see here. Well, we only got one prefix. Let's add to the weapon. What did we get here? Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm even close to that. Let me see. I got 20 hours. Of course, I got it when it very first came out, and I was supposed to play it with my son, but it wouldn't work right. Like it was really difficult for us to get in the same game without something breaking. Shoot, I'd be down to play some of that. Or Valheim. I played a lot of Valheim. That one's a really cool base building survival type of game. Oh, you just gotta start over and do it all again.
Death and decay.
There's probably a ton of stuff I haven't seen in that game now. I think I got to the point to where I could start crafting guns and stuff. And that's kind of around when I stopped. You got to be more careful where you pull out your death slave animal and let him wander around. Yes, we identify this. That's not going to do it. Well, he probably assumed you had his back. Oh. I think the last thing I was trying to do was tame a person. I can't remember exactly what you did, but I think it involved a boss. Like if you fought a certain boss, you could start taming the actual people NPCs. I don't know if they left that in or it was intended. Oh, so they did leave it in. What do we want to augment here? Oh, I should have turned that into a rare. So we add a final prefix to this. Hopefully we got some spell damage. Oh, we did. All right. We should be doing lots of damage now. Oh, that's cool. I bet you it's like it's probably an entirely different game than when I first played it at this point.
None can oppose me.
Ooh, cast speed and intelligence. All right, even more damage. I saw that. I didn't see exactly what they did, but I saw the Steam thing for it. Yeah, I probably should have checked that out. I still need to try to play Terraria. My wife played. Or she played Terraria. I don't think she really plays it anymore, but I saw a video of a guy doing all the boss fights. I don't think she even knew there was boss fights in the game. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, that game might be pretty sweet. See, now that sounds cool. I mean, Terraria is just more Noida, right? It's the same game. It has pixels. Therefore, it's the same game. Got another alchemy. Yeah, that's one of those games where even if the developers ever stop, the community will probably keep it going forever, I'm assuming. I don't really want to waste this. I don't know. Guess I'll try it on a ring here. And I lost my cast speed. Oh well. See, I got a bunch of upgrades, and that's cool, but that took way too long. Oh, we'll just mod that out. That's not a problem. Actually, I have to look. I gotta look that up right now. Oh, yep. Noitaria. Somebody has made a Noita Terraria mod. It's got the wands with the spells. It looks pretty sick, actually. Oh, there we go. Best of both worlds right there. I wonder if there's a Terraria, Terraria? There should be the reverse. Terraria inside of a Noida. I'm sure there is. Or someone's tried it at least.
Abyssal spore, still fresh. How delightful. Infection. A beautiful
Yeah, I keep
murder.
forgetting my inventory is like packed full. Oh yeah, I was talking with somebody at work about that. I've never played it, but it sounds pretty cool. He was super excited when the second one was coming out. So many games to play, not enough time. That's why I need to figure out how to do this for a living, so that I can work on getting that done. Probably not gonna happen, but damn it, I'm gonna try. Of course, they keep releasing Path of Exile leagues. I like never play any other games. Noida was a special one. It was actually that good to pull me away for that long. Oh, there we go. Or we could just have Elon Musk just jack him straight into our heads and Starlink. I'm sure he'd be happy to experiment on us. Just as long as the public doesn't get wind of it. I'll give you guys a free digital deluxe pass if you level up my Diablo 4 character for me. And then just tell everyone it was me.
Too much clatter.
Yeah. Right. That would have been a big deal. He just can't help himself. He had to be the best at D4. He had to be the best Nazi. The best electric car guy, I guess. Even though, you know, he's not making any of that stuff. He's just paying people to make it for him, just like he paid someone to make his Diablo account.
Sealed with something foul. I won't be going any further just yet.
Yeah, I watched some of that. It was before I was really messing with Twitch and stuff, but when I saw, I was like, oh, Elon Musk is live streaming.
This language.
Was it Diablo or is it Path of Exile? He did it with both of them, but was like, I have to see this shit.
I must go.
Yeah, he should have just kept it to himself.
I like
He's a busy guy, though. You know, he's trying to take over the planet and Mars at the same time. So he doesn't have time to do regular things that normal creatures do. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. But I mean, really, if you think about it, like if I was a trillionaire,
worthy of me.
I would be sitting around playing video games all day, every day, and not doing shit. That's a viable thing that you can do once you have that much money. Here's where we need to go. Yeah, you didn't even need that much money to do that. You know, if I could put enough in and get, I don't know, 30,000-40,000 a year off the interest, that'd be good. I've learned to survive with less before. It'd be perfectly fine. Did I put my chart? Oh, there it is. I still got it. Let's see. Get rid of this giant thing out of my inventory, and then I think it's time to ascend. Yeah, and even then, like, at this point, if he was struggling for money, that guy could be a streamer. Like, I bet you when he was streaming, people were probably throwing money at the billionaire. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to give Elon $10 so my message gets to the front. Yeah, I've watched him hit. Well,
Take care.
he's actually a good streamer, though.
Cool winds. Be brave.
That dude's crazy talented. You know, everyone knew him as, you know, a rapper at first. I was watching YouTube videos of him
Move swiftly.
doing like an improv blues jazz concert and stuff like that. He was singing gospel music. That guy can do it all. I think I have to go
Operation
to...
would be more efficient if they were dead.
I'm lost now. What am I missing here? Desert map to return the Halani gates. Where's the gates? Well, yeah, he clearly is one too. I don't know, the stuff I watch, he seems like a pretty, you know, not only is he legit talented, but a genuine dude as well, which certainly helps. Because it's kind of a rare thing, people in those positions. I mean, take Elon Musk, for example. He was probably a good person once when he was a baby,
I am hesitant. You have your orders.
and that's all gone now. The innocence has been lost. And now he has
The others, if you
children named after Roman numerals.
Hello? Oh, right. Of course.
See, I don't know if he would do that. I feel like he would be happy to put it in someone else's head. But he'd be like, oh no, I ain't gonna take that chance. Unless he knew after he, you know, killed off a couple 100,000 people testing it out, and then
who goes there?
once he finally got it down, he'd be like, okay, I'm 99, I'm getting ready to die. It's time to activate my cyborg body.
Need something? My wares are
And ship it off to Mars, where he has a mansion probably already pre-built, ready to go,
The path to death.
so he can fully move into his supervillain arc. Nope, nobody's buying those for money this time around. Oh, I didn't know I found a chaos orb. That's worth a little something. Okay, I got the big giant thing out of my inventory. So I guess it's time to go try Ascension. Where is that at? Oh. I still need to find it. Is it in the Trader's Passage? I can't believe how much of this I've forgotten already. Oh, I have to drive the car over there to get there now. This part's kind of annoying. Like, I get it. The whole click the map for the journey, but
Traditions are meaningless drivel. But let's see what
well, I've
power
done
is
it
offered
probably like 50 times. I guess I didn't save space to keep it in there in my head. Of course, they slightly change it every so often too. It's still not set in stone the way it is. All right, let you be free for a little bit longer, but you need to, first of all, get off the window. Second off, you're free for a little bit, but I'm about to make y'all go to bed.
We have
Yep.
go with
I
the
didn't
wind.
say a bad word. What are you talking about? I've never said a bad word in my life.
Let's get this over with.
I look back and my daughter's just like using the window as a wall. That's exactly what it was. I'm not giving you milk. You can have water. That's your option. Because you've already had milk today. You need more water.
Another corpse to serve.
Well, she's on restrictions
That was close.
because it's become a problem. So like we don't have juice in the house anymore. We have milk, but I usually won't let her have more than one little cup a day. Because then she gets into that completely refusing to drink water. I guess I'll take the can't see shit one. Yeah, her last dentist appointment was kind of crazy, so we ain't doing that again. Like the nurse guy, before the procedure started, you know, he came up and he's like, "Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you, blah blah blah," and then it stuck her arm with a needle and she was out. Just like you see in the movies.
None can oppose me.
Of course, she woke up and had all this blood in her mouth, and she was like lashing out because she couldn't really see and it was dizzy. Yeah, we ain't doing that shit again. It was terrifying. Probably more for us than her, but
I would give anything for a sip.
it also was not cheap. Because us Americans, we don't make sure our children are taken care of either in the medical world. Not really. Just that one little shot was like, after insurance, it was still like $700 or something.
Death and decay.
I don't know, I didn't pay the bill, but it was a lot. Yeah, that was just for the shot, not for any of the dental work. That was a separate bill.
Death is my power to wield.
I'm kind of like, you know, don't help me. You know, I'm grown, but come on, the kids do. Because I don't know what would have happened if we weren't able to afford that. They wouldn't have given it to us for free. And it's like the time we she actually had, it turned out it was just a bacterial infection, but she had all these spots all over her skin. Where you're like, okay, you know, we're like giving her oatmeal baths, and then one side of her face started drooping.
Ritual has been disrupted.
So naturally we freaked out and went to the yeah. Naturally we freaked out and went to the emergency room. Right? Half of her face looked like it was melting. And that was like almost $2,000. And all they did was give her an antibiotic and some Benadryl. That's it. We were in there for, the doctor was in there for maybe 5 minutes. But because it was an emergency room, it cost all that extra money. It was like, obviously there was no way we were going to wait. Like, oh yeah, she's fine. Just a minor bacterial infection that makes your face melt. Yep, that's when we filed bankruptcy to get out of that bill, which we actually just recently finished paying off. It was great, but no, that's real. Like the $300, $200 Tylenol and stuff. No, that shit's real. I think just one of the bills for us having our daughter was $14,000, and that was just for the giving birth process. All the other stuff had a whole other separate long list, like the hospital stay and any of the stuff that they gave her while she was at the hospital. And
Close.
it's because it's private business. That's how they can do whatever the hell they want.
Anything for a sip. Ritual has been disrupted. I would give anything for a sip.
I think my last bill I got was like $259. And what does this do? I'd take that. And it was just like basically a regular visit. It wasn't even there wasn't anything special. There wasn't anything wrong with me. It was just preventative care. And it was still almost $300. Right, well, because I think I get 2 free ones a year. And this was this had exceeded that, so you know, I went a little too overboard with my health care.
Stand tall.
And all that was I went to the first one because I have like high blood pressure and shit, like everybody else here. But you know, they put you on a medicine for that, and then they gotta do blood tests and all that to make sure everything's working correctly.
A formidable rock.
And so you have to go back more than twice. And then now it's like, all right, you have to take that medicine basically forever. But we will not keep giving you a prescription for it unless you keep coming in and paying money for us to keep prescribing you the same thing that we already know you need.
Never mind. No challenge at all.
Succeed.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here that make that argument when we talk about that stuff. They're like, oh, at least here you get which I see the downside of it, but the opposite is, you know, I have something seriously wrong with me and I just Google it and self-medicate and don't go to a doctor at all because I just can't afford it. So it's really weird when people argue that your type of healthcare just wouldn't work here because, you know, you might have to wait for a while versus just not being able to go at all. I guess that's better somehow.
Power.
All right, I think we want soulless form. Yeah. I only hope one day of my lifetime we'll see some sort of change there. Yeah. Shit, 1,000 for 3 hours. That's cheap. That's the one thing I kind of feel about all the Trump craziness is maybe in a way it'll wake up enough people to actually make something change here, but that's a lot of copium. I don't know if people are ready for that here. Oh wait, I gotta drop this. It's gonna bother me if it's not in here. Oh, I can't put it in there? No, never mind. Oh yeah, it's something that can easily be made so much better. I mean, we've had politicians lay it out. Like, here's what I would do to fix all of this shit.
Take your time.
And people will look at it and be like, huh, that'll never work. You're crazy.
I hear you.
Yeah, a lot of people here don't even know that, like, free healthcare has been around since I think at least the very early 80s in most developed countries. This is like we're so conditioned that people don't even know that that's a thing. And then the places they do know it's a thing, that's always the argument. Like, well, I'd have to wait for 6 months to get in there. So the alternative is dying on my couch. But at least I won't be waiting in line.
All right.
Of course, the type of people I'm talking about are, it's not really worth having a discussion about any of this with them because there's no sort of reason or logic involved. Yeah, I work with some of them. Just sad part is, like, one of them, he's a really cool guy. He's just, I don't know, brainwashed, I guess. He voted for Trump and all that shit. Anytime something bad happened, thanks Biden, thanks Obama. Even though they're not even fucking doing anything anymore, it's still their fault. Yeah, it's wild how deep the cult goes. They were probably excited when he said he's gonna take over your country, right? He's gonna take it back. We're tired of loaning that land to you guys. Yeah, I've had that too. I've had a guy list where he gets his non-fake news, and he didn't want to hear it when I was like, yeah, you realize all of those things you just listed is fake news, right? If it's got a nice logo and it aligns with what you want to believe, it's not fake. Shit, at this point, a lot of the realest news we get comes from comedians than actual news channels. Oh yeah, we got a lot of those. Like, oh shit, I thought they
Everybody
meant,
gather around. The ads are playing. The ads are playing.
I thought they meant screw everybody else, not me. Or all those people that got laid off from their government job
So this is
after
how they
voting
bury
for
their
him.
dead.
They're like,
It's
what?
rather elegant.
How could he do this? Once the ads start, might be a slightly extended break. I'm gonna try to get everybody rounded up to go to bed. It's probably going to be a struggle. But I'll be back after that.
Death and decay.
Yeah, I'll need it. Kind of I might switch to D4 and play some Paladin after that. Want to see some Paladin? I've been playing this all day.
Death is my power to wield.
Said it's pretty fun. It feels kind of like Diablo 2 Paladin, just fancier. I played a lot of Diablo 2. I can't check the hours on Steam because it was before that, but it's a very high number. I know that. I agree. I was gonna look at the numbers on Twitch. I was kind of curious which one has got more right now, D4 or PoE 2. I was surprised Diablo 4 did their release a day before. It doesn't feel like a smart move to me, but kudos to them for not being scared. I mean, it got me because you had to pre-order the expansion to play the Paladin yesterday. I didn't hesitate even for a second. There goes 40 bucks. And I don't even really play Diablo 4 like that. I mean, I have, but not lately. And the main reason I was playing it before was just trying to get streaming stuff going. And it was fun enough at the time. It's not as bad as they say. Oh, the ads were going. I missed the ads again. I'm getting really bad about that again. All right. I'm gonna get the little one ready for bed. I'll be back. All right. It was relatively painless, but I'm sure it's not done. I want to finish this area first before I switch here.
The Faradin. They are still here.
Yeah, D4 gets a pretty bad rap. A lot of it's fair, but for like a beginner getting into ARPGs, it's pretty good. Or you know, if you just want to play casual, just break some shit and get some loot, it's pretty good for that. All right, put that in there. Oh look, got a bunch more damage now. Yeah, I think I want to play D4 for a little bit. I'll put some taint on the Path of Exile name right now. Yeah, I miss the set items. I kind of, I'm sure they'll probably add them at some point. But you know, like D3 was a total fucking disaster when it came out, but it's actually really good now. Just the overlords at Blizzard have taken one of the most precious things in gaming and ruined it. Is why any of the games they make get such a bad rap, I think. Which is kind of fair, but it's also not fair to the people that actually make these games. That's just not their fault. Oh yeah. I remember because I was all about the real money auction house, which actually ruined the game for me when it came out. You know, I played Diablo 2 for years, so when Diablo 3 was coming, I was going crazy, like, oh my god, it's finally coming. And then they announced the real money auction house, which I used to sell when I played Diablo 2. I sold items on eBay. So I was all about the real money auction house at first. Until I played it. And then, yeah, I made a little bit of money, but the main method of doing it, because the game was just way too overtuned on purpose, was farming one single chest. And you would just load in, death run to the chest, open it, hope for an item, and you would just do that over and over again. Yeah, that was a pretty ambitious move. I mean, they balanced it in a way to where half of the money that I made they took, so they made sure they had that part down. I need to check my, because I swear my game categories haven't been changing through OBS. At least it's done it to me twice now. Oh, nope. Change that time. Let's see here.